And welcome back. We apologize, or rather, I apologize for the short break. Nigeria has been happening to me. I don't know if it has been happening to you too. Welcome back to Mom's Chronicles, and here we talk about everything from investments to motherhood to parenting to general gossip. Over here, we have the hard and difficult conversations that will help you live an informed and soft-free life. Okay, so if you are new to this channel, subscribe. Grab a chair. There is a space for you. You see me, talent full my body, things to talk plenty for my mouth. So no worry, if you don't like this one, the next one you go like her. No worry, grab a chair. But today we are talking about motherhood. We are talking about pregnancy. We are talking about talking about birthing and the harsh reality. You know, say when you dey look Nigerian film, they'll tell you push. Oh, if you count the number of minutes from house to hospital, it not reach 12 minutes. All of a sudden, push. Everybody is happy. And in all honesty, not be say it be for real life, and you see our mama, then they talk the truth. They hold them like this because it be like say they tell us, they feel say our body to the pepper us, we don't go do the same thing. So on today's episode, I have guests with me that are going to tell us about pregnancy, that are going to tell us about vaginal delivery, and we are also going to talk about aftercare. So Farabale, we are here with you. On today's episode, we are going to be talking about pregnancy, vaginal birth, and aftercare. And I have two amazing ladies on my chair today. They are mothers, a mother of two and a mother of one, that have experienced pregnancy, that have pushed babies from their hoo-ha, that have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly of pregnancy. And we are coming to tell you as it is today. Ladies and gentlemen, to my right, I've been at left, my wonderful ladies. This is Miriam. Miriam is a makeup artist. She's one of the best makeup artists in Lagos. Beautiful woman, a mommy of one. As you can see, she not resemble mommy of one. No. I don't know what these ladies are taking. And I also have Dami. Dami is a fine girl. Dami is a sexy girl. Dami is a sharp girl. Dami is a mommy of two. She has a modeling agency, and she also has a grill service. So ladies, welcome to Mom's Chronicles.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure. Like, it's a pleasure, a great pleasure to be on this show.
We have a lot of questions. We have a lot of questions today, so let's get right into it.
Yes, serve us. We are ready for the juice.
Let's get right into it. Pregnancy. First of all, we go from our mothers telling us, oh, avoid man, to bring man home. Yeah. And then immediately you bring man home,
the next thing is
they are now 2 months, 3 months after, they are now praying strategic prayers for you. Yeah. They are now asking you, oh, like, how was the experience like in general?
Okay, so for me, right, I would say that from my teenage age, like, I've always had plenty, suitors, you understand, and my mom is always like, she's not Yoruba, like, she's not Yoruba, but she's always saying, Magbe, Ibo Kakawale, because she knew then that I always had, like, guys who were not Yoruba coming, like, liking me and all of that. So she was always insisting that you must not bring people to this house. So if you bring people, I'll use cutlass to cut I'll use cutlass to cut off their legs and all of that, And we grew up in the generation where our parents never wanted us to have male friends, but they expect us to get married.
Yes.
they want us to get married.
Yes.
They didn't even want us dating someone, but they just want
to
bring
see
that
the
guy
husband.
And yo, mom, this is the person I just
want to
get
get
I want to get
married.
married to him.
Yes.
Even without,
They don't want to know about the
dating
process.
the person or courting the person, getting to know the person. They just want us to, just bring him. And after she wedding, let's call us there, everything, let's bring it and all of that. Nobody really taught us anything. Like, we actually figured things out by ourselves.
Yeah.
We figured things out by ourselves, and like, there was no internet.
Yeah, during I think for millennials, it wasn't as easy
at all.
Yes,
we
the
got
information
to learn things from either one auntie Adugbo, or or mummies,
or just gist.
Yes,
flying around and all of that. So when it comes to relationship, sex, I think we all majorly figured it out ourselves.
We all majorly figured it out
ourselves. But some would say thanks to fun, but I can say that most of us literally
we were just doing
it
was just vibes and
inshallah. You get it.
In quotes, talking about sex, our parents talking to us about sex was a sin.
Yeah, it
was
a
more
sacred
of don't
topic.
go and meet man.
They don't expect that you get married and nobody wants to talk about the other room.
Yes.
And baby will just pop out. Sometimes I go online and I see memes like, sometimes I wonder how our parents take bonus, because I don't understand. Like, they be like, these people just forming holier than holiest.
They always call your daddy to bring something from the cupboard for me.
This particular one popular guy like that does this skit, and this guy just sat down. Like, the video I saw, he just sat down in the sitting room and he was looking at his mom and dad and be like, come. See, these people, they knack, like, they even have sex because they look so, they act holier than the holiest, like, they don't even talk about all of these things. So I just feel like our own generation growing up,
I think modesty was on a high level as at that time. Like,
I don't think it was. So modesty was high.
Yes.
Yeah. Modesty was high, but a lot of things were just downright secretive. Now bring to pregnancy, for example. When I got pregnant, everybody was like, oh, because I did get married early, and everybody was like, oh, do you understand? Mm-hmm. So in my mind, I'm like, so everybody now knows my business. So let me actually ask Miriam, how did it feel when you discovered that you were pregnant?
Let me see.
You need to, because this is a long ride. The thing is, for me, the initial stage of my marriage was like, I was hoping to get pregnant on time, so I started earlier. Like, we started trying earlier, and then when it wasn't forthcoming, I felt disappointed. One time I was expecting that, before so time, let's say I won't see my period. I was hoping not to see my period. I was like, I'm feeling like, sometimes I used to say, I'm feeling like I'm pregnant. Yeah. But I was always be like, calm down. When it's time, you will know. You understand? And then I saw my period and I was disappointed. I even cried. I was holding my husband that day and I was telling him that, but I thought that I was pregnant, because I felt like I was pregnant. I was feeling some nauseatic feeling and all that. And then he was like, no, you just calm down. Don't rush it. Like, don't put your mind into it. It's going to happen when it's going to happen. You don't have to even force it. And then I came to the realization that, okay, I think if it's God's time, it's going to happen. So it was when I realized that, okay, if I take my mind off it, maybe, just maybe, it will happen. That was the time that I didn't even want to get pregnant again. Wow. Yes, I had to, like, I switched from, I want to get pregnant on time, because now, that ideology that, when you get married quick, you can start trying on time. Yes, like, our parents were like, now, because so that the pressure will not be much.
And aside from the pressure,
do you understand?
There is this myth that, when you're young, like in your
late
20s, try to get pregnant so you can do what
you need to do on time, and all that. So
you're just taking care and looking after the kids.
Exactly. So I changed my mindset when I realized that, okay, let me just leave it to God. And then in the process, I realized that I started having more goals. I started having more things I wanted to do. I felt like, okay, if I don't, now that I'm not pregnant, I think this is the time I need to,
for you to
to achieve all these
things.
things. And lo and behold, it was during that period that I was already aiming for the things that I want to achieve. That I was saying, okay, let me use this opportunity to do those things right now. That was when I got pregnant. So at first, when I saw when I found out that I was pregnant, I was a bit, I had this mixed feeling. Like I was like, well, it's a blessing now. But at the same time, I was like, hey, why now? Why is it now that I want to chase my dreams? You understand? And then my husband was like, you know what? I think this is the right time. There's never a right time, actually.
There's actually never.
Yes, there was never a right time. So he was like, you know what? Let's just accept it. This is what we have been praying for. So just accept it. So I had to like come to the realization that wait, I'm pregnant.
Did you understand?
You don't understand? Like you wake up and you're like, I'm gonna be a mommy.
Yeah, right.
Do you understand? And
You
I think what we don't talk about enough is the fact that you can start preparing to be a mother even before the pregnancy happens.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Most young couples are just left to, let's try. Do you understand?
Yeah.
They are not well informed that there are things you can do to prepare your body
exactly.
as a woman.
Exactly.
There are things that you can do to prepare your body as a man to give you a higher chances of conceiving. And those are things that we do not necessarily.
This thing you just said just reminded me of.
We don't talk about it.
Yes, this thing you just said just reminded me of my sister's experience before she got pregnant. I mean, when they were trying, they were just, they were just trying. They were not doing, their research on what do we need to
what
do.
do we need to do
to prepare ourselves.
Need to eat and all
Exactly.
of that.
It was God sent someone to my sister, more like a friend or so that she met, and then the woman was like, "Are you guys intentionally preparing for it, or you are just going with the flow?"
You are just going with the flow.
You understand? Then that
Do you
was she was like,
understand?
"Oh, she doesn't know all these things. That okay, please, can you tell me what are the things I need to do?" That was when she was like, "Okay, you need to go to the hospital first of all. You need to check yourself. You need to do
when your
hair,
ovulation is at its
at
peak.
least even check your balance.
Sorry, you see
Your
that ovulation part. I think most women don't even know when they're ovulating.
I don't know when I'm ovulating.
Yeah, that used to happen.
Even
I
me.
don't know when I'm
Even
ovulating.
I
me.
used to be in that space before.
Me too.
I don't know. I don't used to know when.
I think the fact that I think the fact that I don't know when I'm ovulating was the reason why I got pregnant so quick.
So it was recently.
I got pregnant so quick and I was like, what?
Like, is this?
I'd not arranged my clothes inside wardrobe.
Yeah.
Before
in
my
husband's house,
in
right?
husband's house. Before I was like, I just sat down and I was crying, and my brother-in-law walked into the room and he was like, "Why are you crying?"
Why are you crying?
I showed him the strip. He said, "I've already known since now. After you finish one full pot of spaghetti, I already know that." I'm like, "What is a few weeks?" He said, "Don't worry, I already know." Do you understand? And we need to be able to know how to track these things, what to take for our bodies to be prepared.
Ready to be prepared. And another thing is, I think, and another thing is, I think most people think that okay, when it comes to preparation for pregnancy, they focus on the woman.
On the woman.
Yes, they don't know that even men too have to do some things. Like they have to prepare themselves.
Your diet
too.
has to be
exactly
on point.
just like the example. Just like the example I give you about my sister.
When a miscarriage happens, it's mostly because of the man's cells.
Yes, I think I read
Because
that recently
the placenta.
online.
Yeah, I just saw that
Because
research somewhere.
the placenta
recently.
is made up of the man's cells.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And placenta goes a long way to determine how the health of your pregnancy will be. That's why they still tell you that as a man, try and give birth early too. Men also have biological clocks. What our mothers do not tell us is that pregnancy and childbirth can kill you. It is a roller coaster of a journey and experience. But even despite being so deadly and dangerous, but a necessary good to society and to humanity, most times young women do not have enough information to equip themselves in the journey they are about to embark. So what we are doing today is telling you the good, the bad, the ugly, so that as you become a mother or take a step into becoming a mother, you will know what to do and you will not be left stranded like us. My dear sisters, let's talk about pregnancy. Pregnancy is something that they just say, oh, you are pregnant, well done. The range of things that can occur.
The excitement
Complications
of finding
and
out that you're
everything.
pregnant. Oh, you're
Pregnant.
Joy
And then immediately after that, you cannot keep food down.
oh my God, that part dealt with me.
Please, let's not even talk about the stages.
Like the
the first trimester. We didn't even talk about that one.
That was
The drama that comes with the first
and
trimester.
then I think you know the fact that each pregnancy is different is what they use to cajole us. So if your first pregnancy is terrible, they will tell you, don't worry,
will be better.
all pregnancies are not the same.
That is the first one.
The first pregnancy, I did throw up a bit and I was sleeping most of the time.
Yeah.
My second pregnancy, I was on bed rest the entire 9 months.
Wow.
Because the first trimester, it was threatened abortion and I was just sick.
Please, what is it about this threatened
abortion? I think threatened abortion is maybe the child is on a shaky
because
ground.
I had this same experience too, and then someone was tagging it a threatened abortion, and it felt triggering to me because I felt like, why would you say that I'm having an abortion? It makes me look as though I was intentionally trying to get rid of the
baby. No, I think that's just the terminology they use. Either the baby is trying to abort itself or something is just happening. But the experiences in pregnancy, they vary, and there's a wide range of it. A wide range of it that is dangerous to you as the mother. Let's not talk about the fact that some people can't drink water. The fact that some people, my eyesight has been changed, in fact, because of pregnancy. I can no longer see from afar. I have a friend that reduced drastically because she was not able to keep food down. She was always throwing up. My mother told me that she was not able to eat anything. She was only able to eat white rice and oil from stew.
How was it even
drink
better?
Milk.
My own was just garden egg.
For real?
Sincerely, if you call my husband now, if you ask him what was that one thing that saved your wife throughout that first trimester, it was just garden egg.
And you know how garden egg is so unpleasant that is the only thing
that was the only thing that will go inside that will not come out. Every other thing as is going is coming out. Yes.
Okay, so for me, I would say that my first pregnancy, I don't really think I had showing this throwing up and experience
symptoms,
but I had more cravings during my pregnancy,
your first trimester.
My first trimester.
Wow.
I was always craving for amala. My God.
My second pregnancy was me and amala. I ate amala 4 times in a week.
The way I craved for amala, I'm like on a norm, right? I don't eat amala this much, so why? And it's not just amala, it is amala and the ogunfe, like the goat's meat. You know
that's such an expensive pregnancy.
That baby must really like expensive food.
I would beg anybody, please, can you help me go to where they sell amala and buy amala? That was where people, for somebody of my, of my stature, you won't figure that I'm pregnant until maybe when you see me ask for some certain things, or maybe you see me spit around or throwing up. That's when you will know. But for me, that did not have those, nausea, feeling or experiences,
and all of that.
You understand? So it was that food. The person had to ask me, sis, Alpha, are you pregnant? Now. They would tell you don't disclose pregnancy to people. It's not everybody, especially when they're not your family members, they're not close relatives. Even it's not even all relatives, you even tell that you're pregnant. Let them see it by themselves when the baby pump starts to show up.
Yeah.
You get it. She was like, how fun are you preggy? It's like something like that. So like, I'll help you buy the amala. So I was craving, like I would crave for amala today, I would crave for pepper soup. And pepper soup is not something you should take
Yeah, while
in
your first
because
trimester.
of the ingredient. There's a particular ingredient, I think uda or something,
Yes.
that they use in making pepper soup that can actually cause
It
like
can
an
trigger,
abortion,
yeah.
an abortion. So me, I was always craving for pepper
I
soup.
think, in all honesty, I think that is just a myth, though.
I
Because
think so,
where
actually.
because where I come from, we use it for pepper soup, and I've never heard that you don't use that particular spice for pepper soup for pregnant women. It was when I came down here to Lagos that I discovered that, oh, you're not supposed to use this in pepper soup for pregnant women, and so I just take it out all of a sudden, all together, just so that it's better to be safer than to be sorry. But
yeah.
then I think I want us to talk about how extreme pregnancy symptoms can get, because for some of us, we are lucky to have symptoms as easy as cravings.
Oh yeah, my second pregnancy wasn't the same. Like it was completely different.
So it was as if the
My
symptoms
first
for your first
trimester,
trimester
exactly. My first
was waiting
trimester
for you
my
in
second
front.
child landed me in the hospital because I fainted. I wasn't
Wow.
taking anything that was going in was surely coming out. Like I was always throwing it out. Then I couldn't stand the smell of my house. Like anytime we go out, like me and my husband go out, and we're coming back, I'm always worried. I'm like, I'm coming back to this house again.
I think mine was
I don't want
goat
to come
meat.
to
The
this
smell of goat
house.
meat.
Like I didn't like the smell of the house. I didn't like the smell of perfume.
Wow.
Like I didn't like the smell of perfume. Like I was always irritated. Please don't spray around me.
Early in the morning, I would perceive my neighbor's
Jollof rice.
no, my neighbor's house. The smell of my neighbor's house.
I think they
downstairs.
said that every pregnant. I think they said
the
one
smell of my
the-
neighbor's
one
house
of the-
downstairs was what was always waking me up, and I hated the smell.
I think they
I
said
have-
I think they
I
said
have a
pregnant
very
women have
strong
high.
nose.
Yes, that's what I wanted to say. I think they
was
said
always
pregnant
happy
women have high.
anytime we want to go out because I'm
Sensory.
Like, I'm going on. Even when I go for my antenatal checkups and all of that, when I'm on my way back, I'm always thinking, I'm coming back to this house again. Like I'm coming back to this house again. I'm always irritated by the smell
of the house.
I can't even cook for myself. Even if I ask someone to cook for me and the person, brings the food to the house, immediately when I perceive the aroma of that food, I won't be able to eat it again. So it was more like I was always eating neighbor's food. Like I'll go and knock at my neighbor. It got to a point, I was like, don't embarrass me with this compound. They will not start thinking we don't have money, I don't have money, I'm not taking care of you, I'm not doing this. But it was the pregnancy cravings. Once you post you at a party like this, I'll just buzz you up. I'm like, please, can you help me send jollof rice through dispatch? My second pregnancy was more like, long throats. But what I went through in my first trimester was nothing
Compared.
short, but like I don't even know how to describe it. I don't want to use the word hell, but it wasn't pleasant at all. Like it wasn't pleasant at all in any way. And those are the things that they don't really tell us. Not I don't think most of us, our mothers, actually, told us that like
it can be like this.
It can be like
do you understand? Like I had a conversation with a cousin of mine, and and she was like, oh, that there should be like a general warning or guide that, oh, this is how pregnancy can be. This is how childbirth can be. And I told her that, first of all, not like they will tell you that's what one word they used to like cajole you to have more children. That, oh, pregnancy is not one pregnancy is the same.
Yeah,
like some people they lose their hearing. Some people die.
Their tooth. I have a friend that lost her tooth. Like
Yes.
Some people every pregnancy they lose a tooth. Some people
Eyesight.
their feet get bigger. So have you seen that lady's face that the
we
whole
didn't even
face
mention skin tag.
Acne.
yes
Skin tags
acne
all over.
the way
acne.
your whole
I have a
face
friend
will
that had
change.
skin tag, like she,
I think
Just
mine. I
watch
think
it.
mine was
She would
hyperpigmentation.
watch,
My
she would watch, she
hyperpigmentation
would watch.
became more obvious. I started having more of hyperpigmentation. I had this, discoloration.
Terrible acne.
Yes, I was
You see
fighting to
where
get
somebody's
my skin
nose
tone
would
back.
double.
like my nose.
If I am
I-
sorry, if I happen to be those kind of women that my nose is like this, and by the time I'm pregnant it's like this, I'm sorry. After that first child, There's nothing on earth you will tell
That's
me
not true.
that will
Right,
make
it's
me
like-
go again. Have you seen?
I'm sure.
Have
that-
you seen the videos of what some women go through?
Yeah.
Sincerely.
Ah no,
You have
no.
to, right? So I'm sure that your first experience with your pregnancy and your childbirth would have made you say, be like say, nah, yeah,
I won't have. Yeah.
No,
I won't
so
have
see-
you
that.
have the second
No,
one. So I
no,
think
see.
we all said that.
I think
Even during labor,
I
said,
mean,
I'm
you
not
will not
doing
meet.
it.
You will not meet that you will not meet that your neighbor that said that we never have any other baby again in antenatal.
I didn't say I was not going to have sex
Me, I said I was
again.
not going to have sex again.
I didn't say I was not going to have sex again
Me,
because
I
I
said-
like man.
Me.
But the problem is they kept telling me, oh, you would forget it, you would forget the pain, you forget. That is a big
Big
lie.
lie.
Don't let anybody lie to you.
That is a
You
big
will not
lie.
forget.
I remember how the pain was.
Yes.
I'm just audacious enough to say,
yes.
I actually make very beautiful children. Why not have one more? So
I like that.
I am a crazy woman that even despite the pain, I said no. I must go again, like a stubborn
we
goat.
go again.
Yes,
right?
and
Then I
that's
said I wasn't gonna have sex again.
and in all honesty, it was because my first pregnancy wasn't so bad. The only thing that was a bit of a struggle for me was the delivery, which we will come to. But no, I remember the pain. I remember the pain.
We don't even
I
to- we-
remember
I think we are living the part of where we have to pee. That part.
that consistent
That consistent
pain.
when
pain.
in the
In the middle of the night when the
you're
sleep has
sleeping,
really gone deep. That's
know,
when the pee will now
and
come.
And then when you are so
Pee,
heavy,
pee.
you know when you're so heavy, right? You don't get to find your sleep at the normal time every other person gets to find.
Do you know some
But
women
when
experience
when that sleep eventually comes, then that's when baby will know they want to sit on your back.
yes, because do you know some women
Go and
experience
take a pee.
leakage because of this thing.
yes,
You just be a bit, then the next thing you just see that
You're wet
you're wet
you're
already.
wet. So they don't tell you
Because
they
of
don't
the
tell you that.
pressure, because of
And
the
then
pressure of the
even
baby, and it's
after-
usually during the third trimester.
And
Yes.
another thing,
Even after you give birth, it takes a while for your vaginal muscles to get back
Yes.
before you can now actually hold pee. If not,
Yes.
if
not,
you
any
sneeze,
small thing like
if
this,
you
you will
cough,
just
coffee is coming out.
there's going to be pee.
Yeah, so there's another thing we don't like. They never really talk to us about, and I think our gynae actually helped us, which is sex during pregnancy.
Sex during pregnancy, yes.
For some of us, sex during pregnancy was painful, and some of us were trying to be very careful. Also, maybe just like finish your hot baby and all of that. So some women would just completely. I know of someone that stayed away from having like sex all through a pregnancy.
First of all, I want to say this. You can strive to your heart's content during pregnancy. If it's in your mind. Now, the positions you can take vary.
yes.
Are we going to turn this into a sex class? No, we are
No,
not.
we're not.
But I don't speak Yoruba. But you touch your toes, it's gonna work. You know your belly is hanging. You can bend over somewhere
That's
and
some-
rest.
some
Okay?
tips you're giving
You
us.
can sit on top somebody's son. Don't worry, do it at your pace. He's even a privilege that you are even giving him at that point in time. But please tread with caution. Your pleasure is paramount here.
Exactly.
If you are not collecting pleasure, everybody should
You feel
pack their
any slightest
genitals
pain.
and keep to themselves. But sex during
It's not worth
pregnancy
it.
is highly advisable. Now, let me even
it
give you
helps.
people the gist.
It helps during
Do you know that if you are trying to go into labor and labor is not forthcoming, enter the other room with Oga.
See, in fact, this is one of the
Now,
things
not
that
just enter the other
I
room
don't think it
with
works for
Oga.
everybody.
I don't
right?
I know that
In
some
that
of
pain,
you
you
are
want to enter the
no,
other
hold
room.
on. Some of you are not out here collecting orgasms. The caveat, or what's the English word now? The clause on it, what will help you go into labor is when you have an orgasm, when your
place
legs
is dilated.
shaking, because it helps contract your womb. And then again, I just found out a very interesting fact that if you are in labor orgasms can help you dilate faster. God put all these things in place. Why? Because he's interested in women's pleasure. Hey, my sister. So if you are pregnant, collect your pleasure. Don't worry. Oga will
But tread with caution, like they say.
Should you tread with caution?
You should tread with caution.
Except
You
the
should.
doctor
You
says
should,
you should tread with
Yeah,
caution.
there are some that they advise that they should tread with caution.
No, because what I mean tread with caution is it's not every style.
And I just gave you people options now.
There's
I'm
not-
a sister's girl.
Just so you know
I
that
just gave you options. There are
no
variety of things that you can do. Leave mommy and daddy alone and try other things. Now let's talk about childbirth. Nigerian film has spoilt us. Oh, my water broke. Oh, the
Before
baby
you
is
know
coming. Before you know.
they're already at the hospital and the baby has.
Ladies and gentlemen,
My water didn't break, but I saw muco.
yes.
My water didn't break.
My water didn't break
My
also.
water didn't break. My
Excuse me.
2 pregnancies, my water did not break, but I saw muco. Let me even. I don't think I should say this. I don't think I should say this on camera because my first pregnancy was almost looking like, forever. Like I was
It
tired.
was taking forever.
It was taking forever because the pain I went through when I was in my 3rd trimester, it was nothing to write home about. So I was looking for the fastest way. I was always checking the time, checking dates. Then I was following this app.
And then they will tell you
Come
start
Baby or
saying
something. Yeah. So right from the beginning of my pregnancy, so it was always like, oh yeah, week this.
did they try, did you hear any like gist, use this, use that, it will help the baby to come?
I drank this oil. There was this oil.
Castor
That-
oil.
yeah.
That was what I took.
I drank
Another one was this
of
dates.
that castor
I did,
oil.
Did you try the dates thing?
No, I did not.
There's
But
another
I
one.
took castor oil. It didn't work.
Raspberry
for me.
tea.
And I trekked.
You worked for.
I trekked.
walked
The
Mine.
way
The day
I trekked.
took it, the
I
day
Every
trekked
step
that
that
boy
I see,
out
I was
of
always
me.
climbing
the
up
day I
down.
took the castor oil, I hope my mom's not gonna see this. The day I took the castor oil,
Because you hid to take you.
Yeah.
You took that.
the day I took the castor oil, that was when my contraction kicked in. Like that was when my contraction it kicked in immediately, and I was just stooling. Like I was stooling. You got to a point, it was just water that was just coming out.
Oh
Hey.
Lord God.
It was just water that was coming out. Then before we knew it, in the morning, the pain was unbearable. Then I was rushed to Lagon because Lagon was the hospital where I gave birth to my first son. And when I got there, then the doctor checked me to check how many cm like I've dilated and all of that. The doctor was like, this is just 2 cm now, madam. 2 cm. And that dilation part, nobody talks about.
No.
The pain of
The pain of
dilator.
checking dilation is another level of
Okay.
pain.
I said they told me, madam,
Hey.
open your legs. And somebody put
And the way they'll be so
person's
nasty
hand.
about
and
it.
and she said,
I mean, from my own
na 2
experience,
cm.
the way they will be so
madam,
nasty about it. I mean, the midwives.
Nurse, come check them. Why are 3 people checking if I'm 2 cm dilated? That thing alone caused trauma for me.
And do you know the funny thing? No, do you know it was that very day I knew about this dilation thing, that's whole, shaking their hand
Oh
and to check.
Lord God.
So when the woman came and she said she wanted to, I was like, I felt like, wait, why? That kind of why? And then the woman said, madam, sit where Jare, which one? Don't stress me.
It was a man that did mine.
Madam, sit where Jare, don't stress me.
It was a man that it was a male doctor that
I was like, for something that
checked
I'm
mine.
not feeling comfortable about.
with.
If I want to speak, she'll say, madam, adjust, I don't have time. And in my mind, I'm like, I'm feeling pains.
So I think those are the realities that they do not tell, that the kind of information young women are not.
Is any nurse that is watching this video, why are you guys always very mean to pregnant women?
I think it's
Please, can you
I know.
please give
I
us
don't
an
think.
It's not all
I
the
don't think. I
hospitals,
don't
but
think. I
I-
don't think I had.
But
For
most-
okay, I didn't have.
But I
like
heard
a
most women say
terrible.
these things.
I didn't have like
especially when
a
you use
terrible
government
experience.
hospital.
Oh no, government hospitals are
They are
terrible.
so
They are so wicked.
mean.
They are from unhappy homes.
Like-
That's no. It's either they are from unhappy homes or they are not getting
like
orgasms.
Women like us, actually.
Do you
Women like
understand?
us.
And I think one thing I need like young women to understand is that have a birth plan. Most people don't talk about this enough. Have a birth plan. Have a birth plan. Have a birth partner. Now, if you know that your husband is not somebody that knows how to talk, you should get out. Get you somebody that will ask doctor,
That will
what are
advocate
you
for you on
doing?
that day.
Yeah, exactly.
Doctor, she's in
My sister
pain.
was like, I know my
Attend to this woman.
my sister
You
was
need-
like one of that person that
for
I
Nigerian-
can never forget what that lady did for me. My sister on my delivery
day.
No, see, that was the day she proved the love that she had for me in every
No,
action.
you need a strong betting partner.
She
that will
was there.
act.
She was there as the
understand?
doctors were contemplating CS. She went and stood in the midst of those doctors and said, "Oga, madam, please, what are you people talking about?
Exactly. What
I need to know what is
Yes.
the next
What is the next
thing."
step?
And then when they met, she said, "No, it's not possible. The baby has come out with natural delivery.
With vaginal delivery.
It's now the
Placenta.
placenta, so
that
to
needs
say,
to come out.
that you are now saying that you want to do CS for. God forbid."
It's a double pain, man.
That was when my sister started shouting, "I want to see the MD. I want to see the
MD
Yes.
consultant.
If not for that, they probably would have used CS to take out my
Your placenta.
placenta.
And I think having a birth partner and a birth plan, it sort of helps you stay in control or gives you some sort of control. Now, what I want most women to know is that no matter, you can plan a birth and it may not go that way.
Yes.
True.
That's one. When your body starts changing and telling you, giving you signals that you want to give birth, from that point you stand between the veil of life and death. It is you and your God. So whatever thing you believe in, look for a way to call God. Look, I personally labored from 12 a.m. to 4 p.m. I was exhausted and there was no name I did not call God.
My first pregnancy, I labored for 18 hours.
There was no name. I was exhausted. Do you understand? So there are pregnancies that and labors that go smoothly and swiftly.
Yeah.
And in all honesty, I pray for that for every woman. But it does not work like that.
Yeah, it's
so
not,
having
it's not for every
a
situation.
birth plan, having a birth partner that will
advocate for you on that day, that will stand for
it
you.
will help this. That will make
You will not know the advantage of that until
that
that
will
day.
make you feel loved.
Yes.
And in all honesty, from my experience of childbirth and those around me, I would advise labor at home as long as you can. Because immediately you enter that hospital, there's interference. Laboring is physically exhausting. Do you understand? Physically, emotionally, mentally. I think it's better to be in a controlled space where you can easily breathe and relax.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because immediately you go to the hospital, they are pumping
But
you
you know-
with medicine.
No, but you know that
That's if you are
when you are in the
laboring
hospital,
naturally.
yeah, but you know, when you're in the hospital, it also helps put things in check. Like they're checking your vitals, your baby's vitals. And,
Yes,
when you're
yes.
in labor, right, and the baby is ready to come out, but your
There are so
cervix
many
is not
things that
open
need to be
properly.
yes.
Your
that
baby
need to
might
be
also be tired, like the heartbeat of your baby might
might
be
be dropping.
So that part of staying back at home, especially in this our Nigeria, where we don't really have, the facility
Yeah, it
for
may not
home
work.
birth or whatever and all of that. I don't think it's really advisable like that, because for mother and child to be safe, right? I think the hospital is still actually the best place, because I remember.
But then
Because I remember when I fell into labor and my labor lasted for like that long, I knew that every 1 hour there's a nurse that was always coming to check my vitals,
check your
and my baby's
vitals.
heartbeats at every 1 hour
Yeah.
to
At
make
every
sure
point.
that we are both fine.
Fine, yeah.
And I think
I think
If
you are
you
right,
are-
because
if you do decide
I
to
think
do-
I think she's right, because my sister also has
So many people
similar.
lost their
She
lives
she
for
had
their
similar.
baby
She
because
had
they
a
stayed
similar
back. Even
situation.
for someone who has had
experience.
the first child before, say, She got more kidneys. My second child now. I don't want to go to the hospital and all of
My
that.
sister had a similar experience. She
they lost the
labored for
child.
almost, I can't count how many hours. It was looking like almost 2 days. That was how the thing was looking like. Because I slept there, woke up the next morning, slept there. I was like, wait till happen. What is going on? Until they now had to check. They were doing the whole dilation. She was running mad up and down and everything. And then finally they just said, let them check her vitals. That's when they found out that the baby's heart rate was very like
low.
In fact, it was like a do or die affair. Like, oh yeah, sharp, they have to take out this baby. You understand?
You know, honestly, if anybody don't
So-
pass 10 hours for labor, do a CS.
Yeah.
Do a CS.
That
We
was
are
why we
fast-
supported it. In fact,
Yes.
when I even called her friend that was also a medical practitioner, I was like, do you think he said, how many hours? He said, oh yeah. They should do
my,
it. Sign
my
it.
first
Sign
my
it.
first pregnancy, by the time it was like 4, I'd already reached 9 cm. But they were
Imagine.
telling me that the baby had not crowned. I said, Lord Jesus Christ, my power has finished. Come down from heaven. Jesus, come down from heaven. Holy Spirit, come down from heaven. And a pediatrician entered and looked at my chart and said, how are you? I said, sir, I'm tired. Is it not time? I said, I'm tired. And then he said, okay, madam, rest. And he went to call the gynecologist. And the gynecologist said, looked at my chart. Mind you, I gave birth with a BP of 170 over something. So I was battling blood pressure the entire day. Do you understand? I was relaxed. I was not thinking about anything. But my blood pressure just
Was
spiked.
high, yeah.
It was off the chart. And the gynecologist saw it. And he was screaming at the nurses that, how do you want this woman to push with this sort
With
of
this
blood
sort of
pressure?
yeah.
And then he looked at me and said, madam, we are doing a CS. I said, sir, if you want to remove the baby from my head.
Just
I
do
said, let me-
it.
I can imagine, like, those
Anything
people-
that
I
it
said,
will
let me
take
see.
to
That
relieve
period
this
is
pain
like the weight of the
and
world is
torture.
on
I
you.
said, let me see.
You just need somebody to just take it
I
off.
said,
Yeah.
I said, let me see the fruits of my, and I name my children before they come out. So I was talking to my child. I say, Maven, I say, come outside. I say, come outside. Let's gist outside. I said, this place is not, you are past
you're
it.
past it.
Come outside. I said, life outside is, I will take care of you. Do you understand? So we need to, the people that, for vaginal delivery, I really didn't have vaginal delivery. So I need people to explain to us how it is. How does a tear feel like? We know that there are first degree tears, there are second
Let
degree
me
tears,
take
there are tears that you can tear
This is the part I was waiting for, because
up to your
you see
booty
the
hole.
journey.
I need this.
You see the journey I had during my own childbirth, vaginal delivery. When I anytime I think about it, it's almost as if I should tell myself that, God, please, I don't want to even have anything that has to do with sex or even have babies.
And there are some people that will just enter
The vaginal
and
delivery gave me
in 1 or
PTSD.
2 piece.
PTSD.
Now that's a lot of things. That's something that
On
a
another
lot of
level.
people do not talk about.
You know, when I'm having my sit bath, that thing we do after the delivery, that we sit on the
The hot water,
and stuff.
yes, steam.
Like my mind is always flashing
Back to
how I pushed out the baby and how they did the episiotomy, cutting me so the baby's
Episiotomy, by the way, is when they
inject.
cut
yeah.
a bit of your lady part to help the baby come out so that you don't have like a natural tear.
Yeah.
So I think that one is more controlled
Than
and it's not as messy as when the baby tears you up.
Yeah. So
I think in my own case, what happened in my own situation was that you know that thing they say, don't push, it's not yet
first
time.
Yeah.
In my own situation, the baby was, I don't know whether I was feeling like I want to poo, I want to pee,
Yeah,
I want to deliver the baby at the same time. So the thing was like full force. You know when you are purging and the purge has gotten to that level that if you see, even if you see a roadside, you kneel down there and poo. That was how it was for me. So when the lady was saying, push it inside, hold it, it's poo-poo, it's poo-poo. I just held her like this. I said, madam, I want to deliver. That was when she said, this woman wants to tear my clothes. I said, madam, if you don't answer me now. That was when she now attended to me. She now said, oh yeah, take her to the labor room. That was how they took me. Oh, before they even say push, me I've already started doing. Guess what? The effect was No.
Catastrophic.
Yes, because
That's the word.
I think the reason why
I did not only have vaginal tear.
Yeah.
I also had this cervix tear too. So it was the pain of not just the delivery,
Yeah.
the pain of the sewing, the stitching of
And
the
everything.
first layer. I first
Yeah.
started with the first pain
Oh.
started from the vagina sewing.
Sewing.
Like when they wanted to sew the part, I was torn. And then I was shouting and screaming as they were doing it. They said they couldn't give me a painkiller. They couldn't give me painkiller anymore because I've exceeded the amount of painkiller that they will give me. So they can't give me anymore. So I had to bear the pain as it comes. Like the way they were stitching it, I was awake.
God.
And my sister was there. I'm saying this right now, Fatih, if you can see me, I owe you a lot. I owe you a mansion. I owe you $1 billion. Because that lady stood by me. She was there and she held me. If not for her, sincerely, I feel like crying right now because if not for her, sincerely, I couldn't have beared that pain. The pain was intense. You need to see the way they were shouting. Like, they were screaming at me that, just calm down. I was screaming and they were also screaming. I mean, these people don't understand that pain, I'm the one that is feeling the pain. You are the one that is telling me to calm down. Do you understand? You are stitching me, I'm awake. There is no painkiller. And you are telling me to calm down. And my sister was there. She was giving me the morale. She was distracting me.
Imagine a needle piercing through
your flesh. It is not just pain.
The funny thing is that
that's why having a bed partner.
I was even given a painkiller. I still felt the
pain. Now imagine
someone who wasn't given the.
My sister was there. Like she was even screaming. She was shaking. I could feel it from. Like I wasn't seeing it, but she was seeing what they were doing, and she was doing her face like this. I could tell that I was already shaking. I was telling Fatih kept giving me that courage. Miriam, just stay with me. Stay with me. She kept giving me that courage. Stay with me. Stay with me. Miriam, look at me. You will make it through. You will make it through. And then when they finished the first one, I thought they were done. And I was saying, thank you, Jesus. And then they now came and said, oh yeah, second verse. Which was
second verse.
Yes, I think it was the cervix first before the vagina. And then they said they want to do the second. I screamed. I said, no, I'm going to die. I was like, I can't bear this pain again for the second time. My sister looked at me in the face and said, Miriam, it's me and you that will do this thing. You will come out of this thing. You will finish
and then somebody will say, what do I bring to the
table?
I bring my life.
Yes, my life.
I am putting my life on the table.
Right?
It was a very, very touching experience.
Where, when they want to clean you up, like they want to.
Yeah, they want to. Yeah.
It's so painful. Like I don't know what they call it. Like I don't know what they call it scientifically, but there's this part when the baby comes out and the placenta is out as well, and they want to clean out the blood.
That's another verse.
Let's not even talk about.
That's another verse.
Oh my God.
That's another verse of pain. That's another level.
Leaving your womb. Now, do you know how they describe the placenta leaving your womb? It's like a Velcro. For people that have children, a Velcro, all those children slippers that
like
gums,
keto. Yeah,
like
yes.
keto.
Yes.
That is how the placenta detaches from the womb. So when they tell you that there is a wound the size of a dinner plate in your uterus, and you should wait at least 6 weeks for it to heal before continuing megbe. Then you hear situations where a man is coming to his wife after 2 weeks that he wants to mash banga. The man should go outside. You see that thing you want to do? Go outside and do it. Go outside and do it, and let all of us have breathing space. Because
some women are gonna come for you on that.
Because women have died because of this in the past. Why we are having these conversations is because we are no longer our mothers and grandmothers generation where they do everything and anything to keep a man. If it is going to endanger your life, my sister, it should go outside. he should go outside, because childbirth is dangerous. It is deadly. It can
I did not even tell you the journey of my placenta when they were removing. Apart from this whole pain of this whole sewing the cervix and down to this thing, the next pain, that's 3 levels of pain. The third one was when they wanted to remove the placenta. They kept dipping their hands, searching for it. I was feeling like, when you put a turkey and you are trying to stuff something inside, those Christmas chicken and turkey. That was how I felt. I felt like I was like a dummy that they were using for their experiments. That was how I felt that day. The man kept doing it. He did it for not, if I counted, not less than 7 to 8 times, and he couldn't find it. And he was sweating. I could see. I started shouting, Jesus, help me, I will not die. I will not die. I have delivered. I have gone through 2 phases of pain. I will not die because of placenta.
To come outside.
And then that was when they were now contemplating CS for my placenta because they couldn't find it.
You see, voila, you born like finish.
Yes. The thing was looking like they've gotten to a level where all the doctors and the medical practitioners that were there, that were attending to me, were like, they were confused. They didn't know what to do next, and they started having that meeting that
you have to bet the placenta.
Yes.
ASAP.
And my sister was like, never. She gave birth naturally. She will not use CS to remove
placenta. That's double pain. Do you understand?
It was God that sent the MD. I mean, I don't know if it's like the head. I don't know what they call them, but like the head
consultant.
Yes, the main doctor, like the head of the whole doctors. So he was like the boss of the whole doctor. So I think one of the nurses that was there heard my sister screaming that no, she will not do CS and all that. And they were saying no, that they have no other option. And that was when that lady, that particular nurse, I still remember her, she walked away and went to go and look for that MD and then brought him in. I think they were trying to use me as a case study for whatever they want to achieve. Maybe to increase their badge of, I don't know, whatever. They don't want to inform their MD. They want to do it within themselves.
Yes. I think this you just said now, most hospitals in Nigeria use people in pain as experiment for, to try
one or two.
Unfortunately, that's how medicine came to pass. Or rather, came into...
But why does it have to be medicine? When it was my own turn, if you want to use me as experiment?
Black women and women all over the world have had to endure terrible amounts of pain and experimenting to be able to get the little we know about the woman body. And let's talk about after childbirth. First of all, people shiver. There's this shiver, and that shiver is caused by the sudden change of hormones. It makes your entire body to vibrate. And now that can come whether you do a vaginal birth or a cesarean session. Do you understand? Yeah. People have gone into shock and have had stroke and have been paralyzed because of childbirth. So when you see a woman hold her baby, come out of the hospital, you should say thank you, Jesus, or thank you, God, on her behalf. Because a battle has been fought and a battle has been won.
There is something I'm always saying, like, I think we should...
It's a spiritual... It's also a spiritual journey.
In this part of our world that we like celebration so much, that we should celebrate child delivery more than wedding ceremony.
And I don't think we celebrate mothers enough.
I don't see anything wrong with somebody deciding that on their child christening or baby dedication they want to kill a cow. They want to invite the most popular, artists out there to come and perform during the ceremony than wedding, because this is somebody going through life
and death situation.
I don't have a problem with christening. What I have is some cultures making it mandatory that 7 days after I give birth, that I've not known my left or my right, I must set canopy.
That's another level. I was going through my healing process when canopy. I didn't know how to tell them.
Igbos don't do that. Like they don't.
Yeah, I don't know how to tell them that I was not prepared for this naming. I was like, must it happen now? Because the stitch. I could not sit during my naming ceremony. I was doing like this. I kept doing like this. I kept doing like this.
Bleeding.
I was still bleeding, yes.
Bleeding, yeah.
And I could not sit.
I'm not in any way, manner, or form. I can't even see people. I don't want to see people. Why am I seeing you? Not to talk about the fact that you are now coming. Mommy. Baby. Oh, you want to cook rice? Will you miss me with it?
At that period, it was almost as if it was possible for me to, say,
so many people
yes,
in your space.
And guess what? Even with that pain, you know,
breastfeed your child. Carry the child like
very
this.
well. You know the funny thing about the whole process was that, I mean, the whole naming and this whole thing we're talking about is that, you know, my own husband's side, we are Yorubas, so you have to kunle a lot. So you can't even explain that, I cannot bend with the pain that I'm feeling. So I have, most of the time I have to do like this. Please. I'm feeling the pain as I'm doing like this.
Please.
I'm doing like this. I'm doing like this.
Please,
do you understand?
Hold up first. I
have to kunle.
Hold up first. Me, this is a public service announcement. Once you born that child, once you have come out between the devil and the deep blue sea, or rather the veil of life and death, and you come outside, the first, from that day to the next 6 months, nobody else apart from you and that child matters. If you are not able to kunle for anybody and they want to hold it against you, they can go and bloody well hold a family meeting.
A lot of women.
I need women to be able to advocate for themselves.
I think you are right.
Hold on.
I think you are right, because I couldn't explain to them.
Naming your child.
I couldn't advocate for myself. I couldn't explain to them that, I can't kunle. But I was like, how do I explain to them? How many people do I want to explain to? So that was the reason why I just bear the pain. I was like, let me just
I would have not come outside from my room.
A lot of women.
I would have not. I, as a CS mom, nobody is coming to set canopy in my house that you want to do naming.
My sister had to do this thing during her CS. She was healing, and the wound was still very
nobody is going
fresh,
to
that
come
she could
to
not
my
even
house.
stand. But they had to do the naming ceremony, and in my mind, I'm like, God, if I had to deliver via CS, I know both vagina and
the
this thing.
men should stand up
I
for
will
their
not.
wives.
I will not do naming ceremony after 1 week, because I feel
unnecessary
What
pain.
really hurts me about all of this is that these same family members that are always particular about how you greeted them, how you reacted to them, and all of that, they've been through this process before.
Nigerian women, I believe that older Nigerian women are as a result of misery loves company, because they have suffered, they want you to suffer, because they have endured an abusive husband, they want you to do the same thing. Yes.
So many expectations.
And then the men will not stand up for their wives.
Speaking Yoruba so much, I love my culture, my tribe, and everything. So pardon me, like
Oh yeah, give us translation.
Okay.
Like, are you the first person to
get pregnant, or are you the first person to give birth? You understand? Our our great grandmothers, they've been doing it. They even go to the farm, even after many days, and all of that. But they've forgotten that those days, and they should even give us more grace now that
even in those days,
people died.
But they were not silent. They were not speaking for themselves. They were not advocating for each other. And that's the narrative we're trying to change.
So I think if our traditionalists, our forefathers or whatever, if they can look into this 7 days thing, like
yes, I think if there's a way
they can
conveniently find a convenient day. Does it have to be 7 days after for women that are still healing, that are not fully healed?
Men, there's
baby
blues. We have not even spoken about baby blues.
First of all, that's 7 days. If you are in this 7 days part of people of the world, take matters into your own hands. If you are not ready, you are not ready. If they want to name their child, sit down in your room and lie down and rest. They should name their child. After they name the baby, they should bring the baby for you. Oton, let's talk about aftercare. Aftercare is a lot. Aftercare there are a lot of things that we don't talk about when it comes to aftercare for a woman. Mentally, psychologically, body-wise. First of all, I have said it and I will say it again. There is no such thing as a snapback. It does not happen. It can never happen. It will never happen. Let me just tell you now. Because your body will never go back to the way it was before. If I might add, if you have not had a baby yet, take a lot of naked pictures. Take a lot of naked pictures with that flat belly and those pecky breasts and save it. My dear sister, you will need to look back to use it to hold your body and soul. Because your hormones will never go back to what it was. Some of us, our eyesight will never go back to what it was. Our voices may never go back to what it was.
That thing too. That voices thing.
Yes, our bodies may never go back to what it was. Your breasts will take a beating. It is the good work of humanity that we are doing. But you need to know the fact that there's no such thing as a snapback. Can you get more healthier and look good and confident in your body? Yes. But you are going to have a little bit of sagging belly here and there. And there's nothing wrong with it. You are lovely, you are beautiful, you are sexy. Daddy is still going to love you like that. But there's no snapback. So let's just keep that in mind.
Gym can give you the snapback.
Gym can give you the snapback. But some people are still going to have a little bit of loose tummy.
I don't think there should be any form of
exactly.
yardstick. I don't think there should be any yardstick.
Gym for I went to the gym for a while, but
some people will have.
No, the thing is, bodies are relative, right? Bodies are.
You still have the little bit.
Yeah, that pouch, that thing.
Skin.
Even as I have, most people still say, "Oh, Miriam, why is your stomach looking flat? You still have flat tummy after childbirth." But me, I know that this is not how my tummy was. I still see that there's still a difference. I'm still seeing some little, extra. Yeah, you understand? Yeah. You get what I mean? So
psychologically, we don't talk about child after you give birth, how you change psychologically. That first look in the mirror and you are asking yourself, this baby is out.
Yeah.
Why is my body still like this? How long would it take for my body to go back to
the way
normal?
It was, yeah.
Do you understand? Or to some sort of something that I can recognize, something that is recognizable. We don't talk about depression that comes from you feeling not adequate. Depression that comes from you understanding that, I can't really do everything at the same time.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Depression that comes from pressure of the society.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You see people giving you unnecessary
different advice.
Oh, are you not
I don't know. Like, I feel like we don't.
Oh, why are you doing this? Oh no, don't do.
I feel like we do. I think the problem.
I think it's advising in love.
Too much. Especially the exclusive breastfeeding. You don't know
There's so much information
people are going through. Like, you don't know their medical conditions, why they can't exclusively breastfeed.
Yeah.
So I think you should just
I for one am capable of exclusively breastfeeding because I have milk in excess. In fact, from like 8 months, I have breast milk already. But I'm a lazy person.
Me, I did exclusive breastfeeding.
I cannot be exclusive breastfeeding for 6 months.
My God.
I exclusive breastfed for 3 months.
6 months, I breastfed them exclusively, no water. No
Oh, sorry, I'm not capable of doing that. It is good. It is in people that are able to do it.
I did 1 year, but it's really.
I'm not able to do that because I'm a very lazy person.
Mama, whichever way you want to feed your child, whether you're doing exclusive breastfeeding or you're giving them formula in between and you're breastfeeding, do what works for you.
Yeah, do what works for
it is
you.
you that know what your body is going through.
Yeah.
And you know what works for you. Exactly. So we did your back just to
Anything
no
that
no pressure.
no,
Don't allow anybody pressure you.
The
I
goal,
did my own for 2 years.
Exactly.
Don't.
I think the goal, like I was telling a friend of mine, the goal is healthy baby, healthy mother.
Yeah.
As long as you can achieve healthy baby, healthy mommy, anyhow you used to achieve it, that will give you peace of mind.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
Yeah.
As
If
for
it's
the
exclusive,
depression-
that will give you that
works for
full
you,
satisfaction that
whatever works
yes,
for you.
just do
As
it.
for
And if
how you
not,
feel mentally,
yeah,
I feel that we don't talk about it at all. I think we should encourage mothers
That's the
more
big
that
blues.
yes, it is a phase. It will get better. You know, this experience, you are just a girl that's experiencing this for the first time. If you can listen to those who have done it before you and sieve the advice that you want, because you will get a lot of advice.
that's
A
the
lot
part.
of
That's the part I wanted to
unnecessary
talk
advice.
about. That's the part I wanted to talk about. I'm like, the amount of information that is
Being
poured
given.
down on a new mom is
It's a lot.
alarming.
It's for you to
Like,
you to pick.
how do you want her to? This person is telling you, oh, don't breastfeed for 6 months, oh, do 3 months, then you add food, oh. Another person will come and say, no, don't do it, oh, do 6 months, oh. Another person will come again, no, if you can do 1 year, do 1 year.
Yeah, right. Which
Like
one?
the information is, you don't even know where to go. It's like you're going here and then someone is saying go to this side and then you're going back. You are confused.
Let's not talk about those women from the pits of hell that will come and tell you that, after this one, you just born all of them sharp.
just
First
give
of
it
all,
Yes,
let me
give
tell
birth to
you,
all your children now. You
First
need
of
back
all,
to back. You know, that's one of the things that I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I should just go and meet those people and tell them that don't ever
say it.
It's again.
be warned.
Let me tell you, anybody that says give birth to your children back to back, number one is after your life. Number two, they do not like you. Because your body is not a machine, oh my dear sister. You've lost blood, you lost water, you lost hormones, you've lost your hair, you've lost your
what
sanity.
works for mother A may not work for mother B.
You are
so,
not a machine. Give yourself. Now, science has said it takes up to 7 years to recover from one birth.
yeah.
Your body have not calmed down, and you are saying that you wanna. It will tell on you. Number one, you go nearly crazy. By the time you get like 4 children under 5, you go nearly crazy. Nobody they tell you say you go nearly crazy. So, number two, your health will take a beating.
Exactly.
You will not be as healthy as you used to be. You'll be tired. You look stressed. You look. Baby girl, you can't live like call shop life too. Oh, you not call the life.
Because there was no break in between.
Person. Do you understand? There's no break in between. So we should stop telling mothers this kind
You're
of
healing
thing.
from one and you're going into another one.
You've not even healed.
I think the part that I love most about after childbirth is where I don't see my period.
Yeah, I think that's like
the day I saw my period,
that's the perks of everything.
Like, tears drop from my eyes. I'm like,
Why?
I am mostly envious of people that don't see their period till they stop breastfeeding.
I did.
Those people are God's favorite.
Yeah, it happened to me. I didn't see it until I stopped
mine came
breastfeeding.
back, I think 6 months. Yeah.
No, mine was still.
My
It's when I stopped
my
breastfeeding.
first was about 5 months.
Mine was 6 months.
The second was 3 months. I wanted to cry. I'm like, what on
Why?
earth?
Me, I cried though. Tears drop from my eyes.
What
Why?
is
That
this?
Why do I have to go through this
You know that freedom.
at
Do you
this same?
understand?
You know.
Because when you are not breastfeeding, and another thing that when you are not seeing your period, there is this joy that okay, even if you have sex, like an unprotected sex, like there is this okay, you might not. There's likely that you won't get.
It's a lie. Your exclusive breastfeeding is not family planning. No,
I did not.
you
I
will
did
fall
not- I did not fall
pregnant.
pregnant. I did not feel pregnant.
I know about
I
2
didn't-
people that are falling
It worked for
pregnant
me,
with
Shao. I don't want to
this
say
exclusive
it.
breastfeeding. You will fall, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, don't be trusting this men pull out game. You are putting your life on a balance. Please, your husband. See, Megweswegbe is sweet. First of all, let's is sweet. And these men, do you think that mid climax they really want to pull out? And that thing, something small can come outside and you may not know. And that child that is very determined to come to
Out.
this
We
earth,
come. Oh.
we come out.
Whether with what did they call that thing that women that they do to block the.
Whether you are using contraceptive, whether you
I've
are
heard of
using
cases where they say, I don't know how true, but they will say the baby will
Yes,
come with it
IUD.
and say,
Yes.
Mommy, here is the.
Yes. So
And the baby
please,
is coming out with it in his hand, like,
please,
okay.
please.
You think I won't come?
Breastfeeding is not family planning. You will fall pregnant. Another thing that is important that I want us to talk about is sex after delivery.
Oh my goodness, that's like a very sensitive topic.
That we are going to talk about it.
Very sensitive
People
topic.
say now the appointed time in the hospital is 6 weeks. Now that 6 weeks is enough time for the sizable wound in your womb to heal.
Yeah.
But then what we women do not talk about is, are you physically and psychologically ready
Mentally, yeah. Are you mentally ready?
to have sex?
Yeah.
Because we are dealing with our bodies changing.
Mm-hmm.
Some people might not be particularly feeling sexy. Other people, they are the ones rushing their husbands. But what do you do in a situation where 6 weeks after delivery you're not feeling
Like
up
yourself.
for it?
Yeah.
Do you understand? What do you do when sex afterwards is painful? What can you take? How can you help relax your body? Because now as women, I feel we should take our pleasure into our own hands.
Yes.
If you see that we have moved past the point where
We are
your husband is
pretending.
doing something and is paining you and you are
And you are
taking there and
pretending.
lying. Stand up. Yes, if you are there and you are in a marriage and oga climb you and it's not going as
planned.
smooth as it should go, tell him, hello sir, please calm down, look for other means to
Like very
let's there are ways.
Let's just find other ways.
we
that
can
works.
find to reach
Yeah, that
the
works.
I think the end does not justify the means. The means does not justify the end. As long as you reach the end, it's okay. But if you know you are in pain, everybody should calm down first. Then let's now look for the reason why you are in pain, and then fix it.
Yeah.
Because some people, they did not sabi really how to do this thing well.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So calm down, have a conversation about it. Women, we have passed this.
I think you are
And I
right.
think that conversation part is what most couples don't have.
Don't
when
have.
it comes to intimacy.
It is because women have been subjected to the fact that, oh, just pleasure your husband.
Yeah.
Your pleasure really doesn't matter, so that it does not go.
Your,
if it's
your,
paining
yeah,
you,
your
tell him-
comfort and your
tell
pleasure
him,
matters.
baby,
too.
calm down
There's lots of
first.
Women out there, like, have intimacy communication.
Communication,
Do you
yeah.
understand?
With your
Don't just
partner.
go into it
is
without communicating.
Very important, like very important. Let him know that this is how I want it. This is how I want it to be done. This is how I like it.
And even if
It's
you're
not
not,
just about him alone.
It's about,
About
you.
you.
Do you understand?
There was
Excuse
a
me.
time I think I was in a gathering of women, and we were talking about orgasm, right? And
Some married women are not out here having orgasms.
yeah, that's it.
And
we are asking some of
if
us
you
that,
have no,
have you ever reached orgasm before? And some of us were just looking at like
these are people's wives, so these are people that are megbeswegbein on a regular.
No, like we don't even like.
You have to finish too, my dear. If Oga has finished and you have not finished, you tell him, dear sir, I have not finished. Please come back and make sure I finish. We need to start calling men out on their bullshit. If he's doing nonsense, look for a loving way to tell him, dear sir, he did not really try. Let's go back again and finish it. It's not do or die affair. You're not fighting.
You're not fighting.
You have enjoyed yourself. Me too, I want to enjoy myself. Let's be enjoying ourselves. If you are part of those people that you are not ready mentally, physically, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
No, 2 weeks.
After delivery.
Me, it took me. It took me
after.
I think it took me.
There are men that.
It took me more than 2
How many
months or even 3 months.
How many partners are available
to
in those
even
meetings?
prepare my mind?
And let's actually be factual. They are women that have given in. Do you understand? Let that man go outside.
No, okay, I don't agree with.
If a man
you know
is
why I
telling
don't
you,
agree with you, but thank God for enlightenment now that there's oral sex. you can actually give.
Some men do not want oral sex. They are looking for a way to go outside. So if your man is an emotionally a child and is asking you for sex when you are not physically and mentally ready, because you have to be both physically and mentally ready. If he's not ready and he's pressuring you,
there's, apart from the physical healing,
out.
There's also the mental stage.
Yes, there's also
healing.
the mental, because you have to be comfortable in your
There are some people that are still
body.
traumatized by the labor. Like me, it took me a while to get over the idea of all the pain that I went through from stage 1 to stage 2 to stage. You understand? So if you come near me, my husband comes near me like this, the first thing that goes through my head is how those people were choking their hand looking for the placenta. You understand? So the thing is triggering for me.
Yes.
So besides the physical healing, I had to also pay attention to my mental healing. And thank God my husband is an understanding person. So he was willing to wait for me to prepare my mind.
Your mind,
mentally.
yes, for you to say, okay,
yes,
I'm ready
ready
now
for
to be
this.
intimate.
Yeah.
Yes, sex
Yes.
is very mental.
Yeah.
For women, sex is a mental thing.
Yes.
For men, they
Mind.
can just up and go.
Even when you're
But
not
for
pregnant, when you've not given birth, like you want to have sex with your partner,
It
Starts
starts
from
from
it
your
starts from the
mind,
mind.
yes.
Starts
Yeah.
from the mind. So she's correct.
Depends on
Like,
how-
it starts from the mind.
Yeah.
It
Starts from the mind.
For me, I just feel like oral sex could actually help you if it's something that you buy, like you can.
That's what I wanted to say. I don't think everybody.
not everybody
Not
wants
everybody
to
wants
do
to
that.
do that.
Do you understand?
This is our present generation.
I know, even as at that, it will shock you that not everybody wants to do that.
everybody, really.
And then not all men want that.
Even, yeah, that's what I wanted
Or
to say.
should I
Not all men.
A man that is asking for sex at a certain time when his wife is not ready is not looking for oral sex. In my opinion, he's not looking for oral sex. And if you as the woman is not ready, stand your ground. He should go and sort himself out. Do you understand? Because men like that are just very wicked people that are looking for a way to justify their evil acts. That, oh, she
She did not.
not.
Yeah,
Do you
I hear
understand?
situations like that, and I'm like,
Do
I
you
don't
understand?
understand.
And it just-
The woman that just gave birth to your
taking,
child.
she's taking energy to breastfeed, to sustain herself and the child, and then you want to put your own wala on top. Whoa, please, everybody should go and sort themselves out. My dear ladies, we have said a lot today. I just hope that this gives you a little bit of an insight on how pregnancy, childbirth, and aftercare works. Prepare yourself before pregnancy. There are things you can do to prepare your spirit, body, and soul. During pregnancy, be as positive as you can, no matter the experience.
Yeah.
For some, it is good. For some, it is difficult. For some, it is not so difficult. You do not know the hand that fate is going to deal you. But if you prepare yourself and find a community, it helps it easy to go through.
Yeah.
Because when you are going through stress, you can call your sister that. And
Yeah.
like,
That
you
that
can
same
call-
sister. It's not just by blood.
it's
alone.
not just by
If
blood.
If you
like
have
your
someone
support
that you know that
system.
you can call on,
Do you
please, you
understand?
will need one person that you know that you can always call
Make
on.
it 5. Make it 5.
Even if it's just that one person,
Do you
please make
understand?
sure you have somebody you can
Join
call.
mom
You will
groups.
need it.
There are mom
It
groups
will help
that
you
you can go
mentally.
there and just complain and everybody will tell
Yeah,
you.
I had a
"Yo."
friend then too. She said the same
Sometimes-
thing, that it was groups that helped her.
Sometimes all you just need to hear is "Ekpele o, do, sorry." That will, when you give birth, there's going to be a lot of information.
Yeah, information. Too many
Sieve out
unsolicited advice
the
as well.
information you want
Yeah.
to use, and you are the one at the end of the day that knows what's best
and what works for you.
for your mom. I can assure you that nobody is a super mom out there. All of us, we are taking a beating.
Yes.
Because out here
Don't
on
let
this
anybody
internet,
deceive you.
they are making it look
oh,
as
this is
if,
perfect mom.
oh,
Do you know there was one day I got a message from a friend that has 2 kids already. She sent me a message and she was like, Miriam, how do you balance work life and mom? Like, I see you and you handle
cannot-
it so well.
you
Do you know the
cannot-
first thing I said? I said, let me not deceive you. It's what you are seeing me post that you are seeing me post. And na
Behind
me
the
know
scene.
wetin where the thing dey pain
behind
me.
the scene, you are not seeing
Na
the-
me
You are
know
not
wetin my
seeing
eyes dey
it.
see. It's me that know what I'm going through. I said
Yeah.
I've cried, I've gone through depression, I've gone through. In fact, it
Yeah.
wasn't easy. Nobody has it all together. Don't let anybody
the
deceive
nights
you.
that you are
Also
rushing.
There's something I also like to talk to with. This is not just about women. It's also for the men as well, for children and adults. I want to beg that please, when a woman just delivers a baby,
Leave
or
her
babies,
alone.
right? It's not even about leaving her alone. Please, can you just show her more love than what you guys are putting on the newborn? Because this is the person.
Yeah.
True pain.
Yeah,
we are
the
in this-
attention.
the attention span is so much on the newborn,
Newborn.
baby that we get to neglect the
Even from
mother.
people too.
That's what I'm saying.
Even
That's why I
from
have to
people, not
mention
just the
children,
man, not
adults,
just the men.
men and women.
Even
in
from
general,
people.
everybody, please show
Like
the
you see
newborn.
someone come to
Show
the
her
hospital
love,
to check
buy
on,
her
and the
gifts,
first thing they are going
you
to,
know,
baby.
yes,
You didn't even ask of the
check
mom,
her.
how is she? Is she
feeling?
okay?
Like,
Is she?
are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you, like, how are you doing? Have you eaten? What do you want?
Want,
You
yeah.
buy her gifts, you make her happy, you play her music.
Yeah.
You just make sure that
She's fine.
Because
Just as
everybody's
much as-
look at our fine baby, looks like daddy, looks like mommy. No, what about me, the mom?
Yeah.
that just went through hell and
Came back, yeah.
Like, please let us.
And he's
show
still
mothers
going through the healing
newborns
process.
Love. That's why you see those men that buy their women push gifts. Odogu.
You have a special place in heaven.
Yeah, I give it to you people.
They actually have a special place in
Yeah.
heaven. So for every young woman that has seen or is seeing this episode or is yet to see it, I hope that we have given you enough information that will keep you well informed to become a mother, because we are happy to have you on this side of the life.
We want more mom friends. My wonderful sisters, thank you.
Always a pleasure.
For being my guest today. I love what we are doing. I love what our generation is doing, and how we
yeah.
are trying to include women more.
Yeah.
God will help us and
Amen.
strengthen us.
Amen.
So,
Until the next episode, which is not too far along, because this is a series. Every episode is going to be hotter than the next. So, subscribe, share this video to every woman you know, every young girl
Both
that
intending
you know.
mothers.
Intending mothers, share it.
Share it.
Give your comments and encouragement in the comment section. Until next time, I am Ogunmodo Mamiere Emanuela. See you.
Bye.